그러면 한 20분 남았어. Well, it says... 아니다, 잠깐만. It says you are here. Wait. Now I'm confused. You are here. See, this is what I mean with like, I'm losing my mind right now. I have no idea what's going on. We are currently going up to Kansan. Oma. She's okay so far. Oopla. 딱히 할 말이 없네.
얼마나 왔지?
Oma, it hasn't even been 10 minutes, I don't think. I think Mum is struggling a little bit. But we're going up to Kansan right now. And it's one of like the tallest mountains in this whole area of Korea. I'm so sorry. Like this is so much fun, walking up rocks. So cute. Are you okay, Mom? Mama, let's go down and find her. Oma, almost there. Don't talk to you. 거의 다 왔어요, 엄마. Where are we? I have no idea. Wanna keep going?
I don't know. Wir kommen aus Frankfurt. Das ist so weit, ja. Cool.
What's happening? Hallo. 가자. Mom scared. Okay. It's so fun. Oh, Mom. Look at little.
와, 평일인데도 엄청 온다.
Which way to go? That way? 모르겠어. Whoop. Okay, I think we're almost there. Mom. Oh no, stone rock. It's not ice. Do you want some water? Yes. Let's go. Wow, that's very steep. One, two. I think Mum is having a great time hiking up this Bukhansan. We still have a wee while to go until we reach the actual peak. Here comes Mum. Are you okay? So far, so good? She's not okay. She's not okay. Yeah. Wow. So pretty. 너무 예쁘다. It's so pretty here. Oh, it's so nice to go hiking, like so refreshing. So nice. Not that way. That way? 잠깐 어떤 길로 가야지? Which way to go? I think this way, up the way. It feels so good here. Now I realize hiking up mountains where there are already stairs makes it so much easier. 근데 개인적으로는 I prefer like hiking up actual rocks. How's it going, Mom? Alles gut? So far so good. We're going up and up and up. So much fun. I think hiking up really makes you not think. Like you would think if you hike up a mountain, maybe you can reflect a little bit on your life. No, your thoughts just like disappear because the physical activity of walking or hiking up a mountain is very strenuous in it on itself. Hence, keine Ahnung. Ich habe jetzt nicht zu viel zu erklären. Oh yeah. Should we take like 2 steps? 어디지? 저기. Are you ready? Wow. Kind of burns jetzt in den Beinen, aber ganz ehrlich, es macht gerade so viel Spaß. Although it's kind of trippy like walking up the stairs. Like I'm not scared of heights a lot, but it's kind of scary. Let's look at it. I have no idea how high we are up. Bless that guy's heart, but okay, I have to say, 등산 has now officially entered my list of favorite things to do when visiting Korea. And it's interesting because the older I get, the more I'm realizing how I'm feeling towards the country changing. Now, for some background information. Long story short, when I was like 4 or 5 years old, my family and I immigrated to New Zealand, and I was basically raised up there as a kid, and then we moved to Brazil, Spain, and now we live in Germany. Oh my god, speaking of Germany, here are 2 Germans I met at Pukansan, and they were so friendly.
So ein kleines Video von der Uni. Ich war so, okay,
Wie heißt du?
Ich bin Jules Kim. Habt ihr WLAN hier, oder?
Ich glaube nicht. Ich schreibe auf Notizen auf und dann suche ich
Und
so.
so, hello.
Okay. Hallo.
Wollt ihr mal sagen, woher ihr kommt?
Frankfurt.
Ja.
Grüße aus Seoul.
Ja, sehr gut.
30 Metern Höhe.
Ja.
Anyways, getting back to the point, Korean was never really my first language because the only Korean I spoke was really when I was talking to my parents or sometimes with my brothers, although to be fair, my brothers and I mostly spoke in English to one another. And so as a kid, every time we visited Korea, yes, I had an amazing time, but I never really felt like myself because from the outside, it was very obvious that I looked like a Korean, but the inside, I didn't really feel Korean. I guess there was this kind of strange feeling back then because yeah, I did sometimes feel a little bit misplaced in Korea, mainly because I felt like I couldn't express myself fully and that I just wasn't Korean enough, if that makes sense. But then on the other hand, I always felt super safe and at peace in Korea because my parents are from Korea, I was born in Korea, lived there, and the Korean culture was just always with us in our family wherever we were. And so a part of me will always be Korean, no doubt. But this is a topic for another time because I kid you not, I can go on and on about this.
와우.
영어를 전공했어요? 뭐
저요? 저는
갔다 왔어요?
지금 독일에서 살고 있어서.
그래서 같이
네.
언니도 그렇게 얘기하시고.
그쵸?
오늘은 언니야.
오늘은 언니?
오늘은
언니!
남을 봐도 자매라 그래도 믿어요. 뭘.
같이 영상에 나오고 싶어. 예!
I think how I feel towards Korea at a personal stance has definitely changed after maturing a little bit more, also seeing how my parents are getting older and how my views on life in general have shifted a little bit compared to when I was younger. And also from a career point of view too. Because yes, I still am a dental student in Germany, but I never really want to confine myself to just one place.
He's taking medicine on the mountain.
Or one thing, whether that be regarding my profession or just elements in my personal life. I'm hungry.
하루요? 하루를 왜 갖고 다니죠? 안 먹는? 안 먹어. 안 먹어.
I think a very influential and just a very memorable moment for me was this time last year when I did my Famulaturen in Korea, Seoul National University Dental Hospital, as well as in Asan Medical Center or Asan Hospital. And I was super lucky to have met amazing dentists, nurses, surgeons, as well as fellow dental students in Korea. I was able to see and learn so much of dentistry in a completely different setting in Korea. And to be honest, I really did not see making genuine friendships in Korea when planning for my Famulaturen last year. So as unexpected as it was, that is always something I will be grateful for. And I do think maybe it's because I'm kind of approaching the end of my dental degree at university that I'm thinking a lot more about my life and my future. And if I'm being real, I do think I tend to kind of overly obsess and kind of overly think about my future, which I do think has its pros and cons. But what about now?
It's very steep here. Very dangerous. Oh, look at the mountains. Look at the rock. Ooh. You see, somewhere over there should be the city. Ah, never mind. Not there. There. Somewhere over there should be the city, as you can see the buildings. It's very steep, but it's very fun. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at the view. Look at it. It's beautiful. Mum's been saying
Splendid, yeah.
so high up here. It's crazy. If you're ever in Korea, you have to visit Bukhansan or you have to hike it because look at the view. It's amazing up here. 그치 엄마? 근데 되게 힘들고 조금 무섭다. Ist ein bisschen scary. Also, es ist relativ hoch, aber es macht super viel Spaß. Okay, wir gehen jetzt weiter. I think we should get going because there are a lot of people coming down, but so far we're going good. I really need a fart, but every time I need to like let it rip, I lose concentration on the trail, and so we're keeping it inside as of now.
Back in high school, not to get too deep or anything, I would always kind of envision my future self and future life. Like, where do I want to be? How do I want to live my life decades down the line? But something I've been thinking a lot about recently is, what about now? Like, what am I going to be doing at the end of this year after my dental board exams?
그럼 저쪽으로 가요? We're going the shorter way.
5 minutes later.
Like if you go the other way where there's no people, what happens? Like if we get lost. I think it's better if we go where there are people. That way. Oh, I feel like we're going on a field trip, Mom.
Like, yeah, I have a sense of direction for where I want to go in life, but the finer details are evolving and changing. For instance, just regarding dentistry in and on itself, the more I study it, the more I feel like I don't know, which I do think is a very natural process. And my interest for certain subjects grow more and more. And it's interesting because before starting dental school, I never really thought of entering the field of surgery. But now, after going through 5 years of dental school and still going through dentistry, I'm really, really enjoying the surgical elements of dentistry.
No idea what it's for, but it looks nice. Ooh, let's go. Let's go. Are you filming?
And so this raises multiple questions. For instance, I know I want to work as a general dentist for a few years after graduating so I can experience a bit more of dentistry before coming to a conclusion of whether or not I want to specialize. But then if I do want to specialize, do I want to do it in Germany or outside of Germany?
I'll take the phone or else I think Mum might slip if she's going to film and go down the stairs, the rocks. Now it's great because there's like rock stairs, but before it was just like mud and rocks that weren't the shape of stairs. But if you're looking for a nice outdoor activity to do in Seoul that's not consisting of like shopping or eating amazing food, then we would highly recommend hiking up Bukhansan. I think also like for an Anfänger you can do it, except like when you go to the very peak, which you'll see here, it's kind of scary and a little bit dangerous if I'm being completely honest, but it's totally worth the hike, like 100%.
I feel like I've had this laser focused vision for my future for a very long time, and I generally am very glad to have this kind of mindset, but I also feel like on the other hand, as far as it goes, the narrower it can get. And it would upset me to think or be numb to the fact that I could be thinking narrow-mindedly.
Mindful of your own pace. Now there are not that many people It's so empty. Kind of very hungry right now. But yeah, Bukhansan, would totally recommend it. So much fun. We're going. It's good. Oh, I see a sign. Falling rocks. That's great to know. Oma. Falling rocks. You gotta be careful. This part of the mountain feels like where you're gonna film like 사극. I think we're at a dead end. 내려가야 될 것 같은데? 저쪽으로? Yeah, because here is a dead end. To go down. Just keep going. 지금? Ooh, look at that. 진짜 멋있다. 너무 멋있어. Behind us is Bukhansan. How high is Bukhansan? Here's a picture of how high the Bukhansan is. Bukhansan is this high. I'm gonna put the meters here. Yeah, let's keep going. I'm really gonna miss like the tranquility of this Bukhansan because yes, Seoul is amazing and like the busy streets, the mega city, it's great and fantastic. And to be honest, I love living in the city, but I really love the nature. And I think that's like the cool part of Seoul is that you're surrounded by nature throughout the city, within the city, everywhere there's nature. 지금 어때요, 엄마? How are you feeling now? So far so good? So far so good. I think we're not almost there, but I have to kind of like lie to mum to say that we're almost there, sodass die Motivation noch bleibt.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
I feel like one of those mountain goats, or like mountain lambs. I don't know what they're called exactly, but like those mountain goats that like jump up in the mountains along the rocks. Except I'm not jumping or else I'd probably fall and like crack open my head. Yeah, rocks. Yeah. Oh, the sun feels so nice on your face. Just like the tranquility of this mountain is so peaceful, like it's so soothing to the soul. Okay, we're gonna continue going down. Whew. Very slippery. Mom's still on her way down. 엄마, 나 왠지 올라가고 I'm so hungry now. I want to eat. The moment we hit ground and we see a restaurant, we are going in and we are going to eat something because this trail is like no joke. Oh, I don't know if you can see my snot, but I'm so proud of Mum for joining me on this hike because I didn't expect it to be like this steep and this peligroso. But yeah, there's like a temple here. As you can see, I don't know if it's showing right in the camera, but there is a temple, which is geil. I think I've lost Mum. I don't see a Mum anywhere. So I think I will just wait beside this rock for her so that we both don't get lost. But to be honest, I feel like we won't really get lost because all we have to do is just walk down the trail. It's very rocky. It's like a little bit past, I think it's almost 3 p.m. now. We started at around, I don't even know when we started. I think it was like 10 or 11 a.m. So I just want to eat food now.
Just then.
Mum has arrived. Mum. I think she hates me right now. Yeah, the problem, I mean, it's not a problem, but we don't see an end to the trail. Like, wir sehen kein Ende von dieser ganzen Wanderung. Aber keine Sorge, ich glaube, es gibt noch so 2, irgendwas, 2-point-something kilometers left. Oh my god, I hear water. I hear water. Ooh. Look at the stream. Yeah, the only question is it smart to hold your phone and walk down a trail of rocks? I don't think so. But for you guys, I will definitely do it. A little ASMR. Starting to slowly have my doubts because I see legit no one besides us here. Like, is this normal? Because I would say Bukhansan is a very famous location to go hiking with like friends, family, but I don't really see anyone here right now. So I really do hope we're on the right track. I think we are. I think they're just all like way ahead of us at this point. But it's important to go at your own pace. Take your time if you need to, because everybody has their own time and phase. So yeah. Wow, it's beautiful. I think at this point I don't really know what I'm talking about. I don't really know what I'm saying. I'm kind of losing my mind. But it feels great. Oh, we see a map. So now we can check where we are. Let me see. Okay, we are here. And we want to get to the entrance. Where's the entrance? 어디지? 엄마, we're here. So we came we started there, we went all the way here. Okay, 11.7%. Is that like the inclination? 엄마, 0.7 kilometers left.
정말?
Yeah. Yeah, I hope so. 그러면 한 20분 남았어.
확실해?
Well, it says... 아니다, 잠깐만. It says you are here. Wait. Now I'm confused. You are here. See, this is what I mean with I'm losing my mind right now. I have no idea what's going on.
여기가
Yeah.
스타팅 포인트 지금 왜 위야 저기 레드
You are here. Yeah. You are here.
저기 가야 돼. 라이트 사이드. 레프트가 아니라
Left.
라이트. 아니,
여기?
저기가 우리 지금 저기 가고 있어. 대군 탐방 저기까지.
여기?
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
너무 멀은 거야.
No!
지금 한 바퀴
No, 엄마, that doesn't make sense. 4.2는 여기?
아니 저 디아도 사이드 레프트.
보리사 템포. 보리사 템포. Very confused. 그러니까 아까 앞에 있는 사람들이랑
포인트 1km 나왔어.
잠깐 여기 써있잖아.
나는 위로 가는 거.
The arrow means left, a la izquierda.
우리 저기 가는 거라고. 탐방 지웠을 때 저기가 지금 2.2km 나와. 2.1km.
Oh, yeah, okay. We have 2.1 kilometers left.
No!
Sweet as. Well, at least the view is great. Oh my god, you can see people. 그러니까 우리는 2.1km만 더 가면 되는 거죠. Okay. Kind of got lost along the way. But yeah, we're still going our way. Look, along the trails, it's really cute because you can see people stacking up stones. Let me see if I can contribute. Right. Yes. Alright, let's keep on going. It's okay to go slow and go at your own pace as long as you don't stop, because if you stop here, bro, you're gonna get lost in this mountain. Does it feel like you're coming along with us on this hike? Oh, I see people. We are not alone. That's great. Bruh, do you see this pole? It's slanted, leaning against the trees. I love me some Bäume. 너무 예뻤어. See, this is what happens if you film and go down a trail of rocks at the same time with shoes that are offensichtlich not for hiking, but they still do their job, so it's okay. I really need a fart. I really need to let it out right now. Let it rip.
A few minutes later.
Does it smell? Does it? I'm sorry, Mom. I would love to say I see the end, but I generally cannot see the end of this trail. I feel like if I was in a Korean university, if I was living in Korea, because Korean universities, they have so many Toadis. Ich weiß nicht, ob es in Deutschland auch super viele gibt. Zum Beispiel in unserer Uni, ich glaube, es gibt keinen für so Hiking. Correct me if I'm wrong, but as far as I'm aware, we don't have a special like university club or society for hiking, even though Heidelberg is also super great for hiking and going on trail walks. But if I were to be in a university that had a club or a society or some kind of union for hiking mountains, I would totally join, because I'm exhausted, but I'm also having such a great time. After the holidays, when we go back to Germany after spending a great time here in Korea, ich habe mein letztes Semester und dann mein letztes Staatsexamen. Oh, almost there. Mom really wants to go home. But
그럼 다 내려왔어요.
네? We're 2/3 along the way. 감사합니다. I think it's so cute how they have like temples up in the mountains. Flat land, like flat ground, feels like such a luxury right now after going down trails and tracks of stones. Like walking on flat ground feels so strange. Oh my god, they have like candles here. Wow. Yangcho. I'm assuming that you place those yangchos there and temple. Okay, I'm just waiting for mom to come down because, you know, we don't want the distance between us too big. 다리가 조금 내일 얇을 것 같긴 하다. My legs are gonna be very, very sore tomorrow. Naja, wir laufen jetzt weiter. Ich glaube, wir müssen jetzt nur 20 Minuten wandern bzw. laufen und dann sind wir fertig. There are also toilets over there. 그쵸? Luckily, there's a bench. Maybe it's because I hear the sound of water that I need to take a piss and I need to drink something. To all my Europeans out there, wait a second, which way do we have to go? There are two directions. When life throws you Möglichkeit to make a decision, right or left or straight, go with your gut feeling. Yeah. 30분 거짓말. It takes more than 30 minutes. Now we're currently on our way to Mangwon as soon as we get down from this mountain, because originally we plan to go to Imo's place to get dressed because we look like, nach dem hiking, but we don't think we have enough time to go back to Imo's place and shower and dress up and look a bit more put together. So now we're just gonna go straight to Mangwon to meet up with Joe and our relatives to have dinner. I think we're gonna eat meat, and normally, like, I'm not a vegetarian or a vegan, but I'm not like, yay, meat kind of thing. Like, I like meat, but I don't love meat, you know? But today, I'm going to devour the chunk of meat. And I'm sorry for all of my vegans and vegetarians, but today I need to eat something, and I think our menu is meat. Hence, I'm going to devour whatever there's gonna come on the dinner table. But now I'm concerned, because why are we going back up now? It's great that the road is like it's an actual road now. Now we don't need to struggle walking up and down stones. But I fear that we are going the wrong direction. Because why are we going back up? Oh my god. Look. Ooh. Ooh, I see Buddha. Is that Buddha? I see a statue. Geil. Okay. I hope this is the right way. Ooh. 죄송한데 혹시 내려가는 길이 이쪽 길 맞나요?
맞아요.
맞아요?
네.
Okay. 감사합니다. Okay. Okay, we're on the right track. Thank you. Thank you to those hikers. Mom is currently discussing where to eat right now, but like, as I said, it's probably going to be something with meat and barbecue and all of that BBQ. It feels so like serene here. Like, it just feels so nice. Thank you to those 3 Korean hikers for telling us that we're going the right direction, because it felt like we were really going the wrong direction. Yeah, I think Mum is slowly finding herself again now that we're almost approaching the end. Oh, before you could hear the gamagi. I think gamagi means black crow in English. And in Korea, I think there's like some kind of myth or like some kind of saying that it's bad luck to see a black crow. But the interesting thing is, in Germany, I don't think that phrase exists because there are so many black crows. Beziehungsweise, I think they're another type of breed because they're like massive. Like they look like mini dogs. Like the head of the bird is so big that it doesn't even look like a bird anymore. This 산 위에 like the top of that mountain. I think we actually went further. We were reaching the very top of Bukhansan. It's so much fun. Like it was amazing. I think the next time I come to Korea, I am definitely visiting Bukhansan again. And for those of you who are in Korea and are looking for an outdoor activity to do, definitely visit Bukhansan. It's so much fun. I can already feel whenever I stand still and stop walking, my legs start to tremble a little bit. But I love that feeling. It's great. Ooh, look at this gateway. There are so many beautiful places in Seoul and just like in Korea in general. Ooh. Okay. Feels like I'm giving you like a tour through this gate. Let's read a little bit of the history. As you can see, Korea is very tourist friendly. We have the koreanische Version, dann haben wir auf Englisch die Erklärung. Leider haben wir keine deutsche Erklärung, aber you get what you get. This is the Taesemun. It looks extremely impressive. We're continuing our way to the bottom of this mountain, which is taking a little bit of a lifetime at this point, but it's fine because we came for it and we're getting the full experience. 0.3. We are almost at the ibu of this whole trail, at least from where we're going to. To be honest, we don't actually know where we are. Like the starting point and the ending point, they're very different at this point because we took the trail where we go up from one side of the mountain and go down from the completely other side from the starting point. So yes, I'm very eager to see where we end up once we reach the entrance beziehungsweise exit of this whole trail. 엄마 아까 차 지나가면서 뭐라고 했죠? Take us with you. Ich sehe Gebäude, das heißt, wir sind fast da. Like we're almost there, because the buildings can be seen. We made it. That was so much fun. 옛날에 I used to drink Pocari Sweat a lot as a kid, and also 2%. Now we need to go catch the subway or the metro, whatever you call it, and head to Mangwon. But I think we have a lot of time before meeting up with Joel now. So yeah, I think we're gonna chill a bit and then head straight to Mangwon. The elderly are arguing. We made it. We're starving now though. In Korea, it's very difficult to find a rubbish bin, hence I am carrying leere Wasserflaschen. Let's go. I feel like my legs are trembling at this point. 김밥? 아니 엄마 먹고 싶은 거 사요. 난 괜찮아. 엄마 먹고 싶은 거 김밥? 이게 김밥. Do you want to say hello? Yeah.
Subscribe to Judy's YouTube channel.
Yeah. 먹어봐.
Judy.
자, 이거 뒤로 먹어봐.
감사합니다. Oh yeah, bruh.
Oh my god, the food was so delicious. Like, no matter how much I ate and how much heavier I felt, I could go on and on with the eating because I just didn't want to stop the hitting, you know? Speaking of weight, is it just me or does it also feel like the older you get, the more weight your decisions hold? And look, I'm not saying that I'm old by any means because I'm only 25 years old, and so I would say that's still relatively very, very young. But I do think it's because I'm coming to a point in my life where I get to make very big decisions that, to be honest, I do find myself sometimes asking if I'm making the right decision or not. Like, I'm basically making a decision in the present based on the past for a future that's so unpredictable. And I get it. And just like many of you guys, I wouldn't want to lead a life full of regret. But then it also does make me think, can you really ever rule out the element of regret in every decision that you make, even if it's just like a little bit? I don't know, you could argue against me on this, but I genuinely think that having a little bit of regret is not necessarily such a bad thing, because on the flip side, you could also look at it as if it could also lead you to make the most out of every situation that you find yourself in. And I don't know, I guess this whole worrying and concerning over whether or not I'm making the right decision is a little bit foolish, I guess. If I look back on my life, not saying that my life is that extraordinarily long, but many of the decisions and the actions I've made that led me to meeting amazing people, going to amazing places, and having opportunities where I can really develop and explore myself weren't the decisions that I made with the intention of having that certain outcome. Many of it just came out of my own genuine curiosity. And I really do think that good things take time and you just need to let time flow. I guess it's just made me think that sure, you can always convince yourself that you're making the right choice or that you're making the wrong choice, but in the end, you're just making a choice. And you, yes, yourself, watching this, you can decide if the choice that you made is the right one. Now I feel like I have to do some kind of motivational pep talk right now. But these are just some of the thoughts that I've had these past few days and probably will still be having for the next few days. And yeah, if you have any thoughts on this whole topic of decision making, future unpredictability, I can't even finish this whole word, please feel free to leave a comment because I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about it.
Thank you guys for watching up until this point, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.
Look at the view, it's incredible here.
My phone is now at 6% battery, so I don't know if I'll be able to film when we're eating dinner tonight, but if I don't manage to film, I wish you guys all the best. Thank you for watching until this far.